Hey everybody, it's Pete. Good morning. Welcome to a new episode of today's Best Stock Picks. So happy to join you today. Looks like the S&P 500, the SPY ETF, the SPX, whichever of those you're watching, after 3 days of pretty much doing nothing, literally, Thursday, Friday, and Monday, we just kind of drifted on light volume, but no selling. That's the big thing there. Whether or not you were able to navigate that if you happen to be trading futures right now. The one thing we did not have is selling. We had these spurts of selling intraday, but quickly got caught by buying. We're having some good earnings this morning again. So I would say it looks pretty good this morning that we're going to test, even break that all-time high, unless something dramatically changes between now and market opening 3 hours from now. Home Depot just reported good earnings. We have Walmart reporting earnings this morning. We have Kohl's scheduled to report earnings this morning. And SE, Seagate Unlimited. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens if and when we poke through those new levels with the reality of the world going on behind it, the political climate going on behind it. But give the stock market credit, whether you understand it or not, whether you believe it should have gotten all the way back up to all-time highs or not, it doesn't matter. It's here. Walmart has not reported yet. Home Depot did. Home Depot earnings were good. Home Depot's trading higher. So it's going to be really interesting, especially if we end up getting another bullish gap today. Today might have a little bit more juice. We had another one yesterday in the market, but we kind of just drifted all the way sideways. And I think we were kind of waiting for the earnings that happen to be coming out today. So it's going to be super interesting to see if we get followed through. This could be an amazing day to trade if we hold the bid. And that's a trading term for basically, that means that we're looking for today's candle, keep it simple, today's candlestick to be green. As long as it's green, we can confidently hold because there's a little bit more wind behind the back. The only thing we have to pay attention to right now is whether or not these earnings were already priced in, which again, we did have a 7-week rally in the market heading into these earnings. So the question now is, was this price already in the market on the earnings that are scheduled to be reported today? And again, starting to report already, or is this simply the catalyst to new price actions, all-time highs, and really just seeing some amazing levels hit? We'll know, and again, the most simple thing you can look at right now is whether or not that candlestick is green on the SPY ETF today. So we're going to head over to the charts. We're going to look at some opportunities. We had a few stocks that did trade some good volume yesterday, even some of them trading double normal volume. So you can see here in the SPY what's going on. We'll just go over to and how close it is to that all-time number, which is really pretty amazing. But you can see 3 days and nothing. We're going to take a look at Home Depot. As of right now, it's up almost 3%. Just blew out the numbers from what I could see here. $8 on the pre-market again. Kohl's has earnings today as well, scheduled to put earnings out today, as well as Walmart. Walmart's the big one. A lot of people positioning ahead of Walmart, has not come out yet. Obviously got up, paused, hung out at this level. This was the Walmart Plus news, the competition with Amazon, which is going to be interesting, right? And possibly now following through on yesterday's bullish gap. We'll see. It hasn't reported yet. But some ideas for today. That's really what's important, right? And looking for some follow-through. OSTK got some good news yesterday. Stock exploded, was up 26% yesterday. I'm just so proud of everybody in our boot camp, which, by the way, if you're not in the boot camp, you're missing out on ideas like this. This was in our game plan. We nailed it. We were all over it. It was just really a question of where you were entering the trade. We had some members just really doing amazing in just one stock yesterday, and that's a big thing too. We call out a bunch of stocks, but during the game plan meeting, I make it clear it's your responsibility. Out of all the stocks we call, you need to choose the ones that match your criteria, and this stock has just been a really, really good stock for us in the community. Next, we have Square, looking for follow-through as well. Square is actually at or near some resistance levels, though. So, again, we have quite a bit of conversation about whether or not a stock is a day trade versus a swing trade. The stock is actually now hitting resistance levels on today's opening with not a lot of room to go. So would I initiate a new swing trade? Only if it's above 155. That's the level. Right now, that's the resistance level. Above that level, I'd be looking to add possibly. JD actually traded through on double volume yesterday, took out the last 5 weeks. I'm looking for follow through here as well. We can't have the day without talking about Tesla all-time highs with massive volume. We actually talked about it yesterday that I would have been looking to move up a trailing stop in Tesla yesterday afternoon. If just to give you perspective, we had 1, 2, 3, 4 bullish gaps in a row. We're going to get a fifth one today, probably make a run at 2,000, which is just incredible for the company, incredible for the stock. So if you happen to be long from lower levels, congratulations. I would be looking to trail some of that today. If you're an active trader, if you're an investor, completely different story. Looking at Run, which has been in our list for a while too, and VSLR, two very similar charts today. Matter of fact, like that, you could probably look at, didn't even know I changed the chart there. So we're looking for breakouts in both of these stocks to ignite new swing trades. We also talked about Lennar yesterday, coming out of multiple days of consolidation and now punching through. We've been on this stock since over here when we finally punched through and had a good day of relative strength, and it's been a relatively easier trade, quite honestly. DHI as well, punching through after 3 days of consolidation, looking to add to that position as well. If you're a little bit skittish, you want something that doesn't really move that much, but something that matches some criteria, you can clearly see here now Merck finally punched through 84 and has some room to go to 92. Managed that trade properly as well. ICE is a trade that we also called out yesterday, looking for confirmation. Took the breakout, looking for it to follow through. So nice job, everybody who sent me an email about that yesterday as well. Dollar General and DLTR also meeting the criteria. DLTR, looking for follow through there as well. Remember, the breakouts are breakouts as long as they stay outside the breakout. I know it sounds like a fortune cookie, but it's the truth. So stay long as they stay above those levels. Believe it or not, the stock that I was leaning on the most yesterday, that I found the most appealing yesterday, was kind of a dud compared to a lot of the other ones, but I still like it today. And this is the importance of having a watch list from one day to the next. Make sure it's still in your list, because just because it didn't trigger yesterday doesn't mean it's not an opportunity to take a look at today. So reversing the double negatives, keep an eye on CVNA today. Congratulations to everybody in the boot camp who participated in NVIDIA as well yesterday. Again, I just can't say it strongly enough. You guys and girls in the community, men and women, are just doing a great job of calling out ideas in our game plan meeting. And last but not least, DocuSign has pulled back, found support, melted candle, turned it around, and now we are looking for another run higher in DocuSign as well. So plenty of opportunity today. What's interesting about today is we had profitable bullish opportunities yesterday with the market pretty much doing absolutely nothing. We actually got to the point where we said, forget about it. Just do industry-specific stuff. Retail earnings today could really change that scenario, where we might find the bid holding, and if the bid is there and we're a green candle in these stocks, today could be a day to be a little bit more aggressive in how long you hold those trades without worrying about every little tick in the market. And if you're looking to initiate a new swing trade, this could be a good start. We'll see. It's all going to be dependent on whether or not this is priced in or not. Signs are pointing to that we're going to follow through. We'll see, though. That's what trading's about. You got to actively manage it. You can't close your eyes and say, I hope I make money. Be the reason you make money. That's a big deal, all right? Have a great day, everybody. Leave a comment and definitely subscribe. Take care.